Hail, howdy, well met. I am back from Alberta. I saw the mountains, I got a cold, and then I returned. It is Monday, and on Mondays I talk about whatever I want to talk about. I didn't do a Friday video for a bit here because I recorded a bunch of Monday videos, and then I got sick, and, I didn't have the Friday videos recorded. The reason I had all the Monday videos recorded is because, I want to talk about things, right? So I was doing those videos about world building, and I had a lot to talk about, so I just kind of talked forever until I had all of it done. And that's kind of the issue we're at right here, is where I have talked about everything that I've written in detail about so far, about my comic webtoon that is in primordial soup phase. It is in the planning phase. Yeah, so bit stuck, bit out of topics here. What I kind of want to do is I want to take some time to go and fully write out some other stuff to continue talking about it, because I was having fun. I don't know if y'all were having fun. There's a few more sections I want to talk about, and some of the sections could probably go forever. So I want to talk about religions, I want to talk about the different provinces, and then I want to talk about the different languages. And religions and provinces, those are the hard ones, because there are so many. There are so many. I don't know why I added so many. Okay, I did. I wanted to make a story that has so much depth, I wanted a range of cultures, and I wanted there to be Venn diagrams of people. I'm trying to visualize this, but I didn't want every single person to be a circle with all of the exact same things, or it's wood elf religion, wood elf language, wood elf land. I want wood elf, orc language, fawn religion, I want more overlap. That's what it is. I just want that. And yeah, in order to do that, I need to actually sit down and finish it, because I have written, I have the bare bones descriptions of 140 religions at this point, so it's not it's not an easy task. And I think there's probably a similar amount of provinces. It'll be easy to break down, I think, because we'll go country by country. That's it. Well, I'll go country by country and break down the provinces. And a lot of the religions probably can just be tied to provinces, because a lot of the religions are kind of within a certain range. Yeah, but I need to write that, so we are kind of stuck for topics when it comes to that. I'll have to think about other things to talk about. Today I'm just kind of talking about what I want to talk about. It's one of those days. Yeah, so I'm gonna get into that eventually when I have the time. Currently I don't have the time because it is NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, the Inktober of the art of the writing community, back when Inktober was a thing. So NaNoWriMo, you're supposed to write a novel in a month. It's 50,000 words is the goal. You write 1,667 words every day, and you have a good time. You talk to people, you bop, and yes, I would love to do that. I would really love to do a traditional nano again. Nano is the short form. We're gonna call it nano from here on out. I hope you can follow. I would really love to do a traditional nano because I haven't done one in a while, and it would be nice to sit down and write one of the issues, volumes, whatever I'm gonna call them, but one of the collections of writings that will eventually be the Crow story, which is the story that I was rambling about before we got into this. So I would love to write that, and that feels like such a NaNoWriMo thing to do. I have all of these notebooks. I write by hand. I mean, a lot of people, like the majority of people, write with their hands. But I like write physically with like pen and paper and stickers. Always gotta have stickers. Every time I do a new scene, I find a sticker that matches the vibe I'm going for, and I put it there, and then I write the scene. It's very fun. Whenever Ursula sits down to read my drafts, she gets to see all the stickers ahead and be like, what is going to happen? Can I suss it out based on stickers? But yeah, I have all that, and I would love to write the Crow story. I would love to sit down, do some writing on it. I have enough world building where I can do that. However, I'm really busy. I had a goal for myself to finish the books of Avo, book 2, before NaNoWriMo. However, I went to Alberta instead, and I got sick, and I haven't been able to do that. And I have about like 60k left to edit, which I guess works out. It does kind of work out for NaNoWriMo. It's going to be a rebellious Nano for me. I'm going to have to do editing instead of new writing, and it pains me to do so, because I would love to write some new stuff. And you might think like, oh, why don't you just put Avo aside for a bit and work on some new things? Probably might happen, honestly. Knowing me, I cannot stick to like a goal, hence why Avo is not done at the moment. That said, I really want to finish Avo book 2. I want to finish this so bad. So like right now, I am working on the 2.5 draft. I don't know why I'm calling it the 2.5 draft. I think it's because I edited it. I edited the first half, and then I edited the first half again, but I haven't edited the second draft, so that's why it's kind of like 2.5 in my mind. Yeah, it's the 2.5 update of Avo. If you're not aware, because you're just stumbling upon this, I always have to look out for you guys who stumble upon things. Avo is my other webtoon. I have so much going on. People who follow me can't always keep up. So it's fine. So Avo is like this novel that I did, and I'm turning it into a webtoon. It's what's being drawn right now, actually. I finished the first book. It took me like 7 drafts to do it, and now I'm onto the sequel book, which I'm on to draft 2.5 of. In my mind, every time I do a draft, I'm like, this is the last draft. Like, no matter what. Like, I sit down and write the first draft, never think that. I never think the first draft will be the last, but I always go into the second draft like, this is all I'm going to need. Never the case. I pretty standardly so far need 7 drafts for everything. So we're in it for the long haul here. Yeah, that's fun. Maybe I'll just become better as a writer and I won't need it, but probably not, because editing is not like it doesn't listen to your skill level. It just kind of, you need to take time and work on things, and yeah, I don't know. My hope is that it doesn't take so long. I would really like to publish book 2 like in a reasonable amount of time after book 1, but that's not always possible. Life is hard, and sometimes you don't get your writing done on time, but you know, that's life. When it comes to like why I want to get it done by the end of November, it's like I just really want to have beta readers. If you're not aware, a beta reader is someone who reads an early draft of your work. It's like a beta tester. It's exciting. It's really exciting to have beta readers and see their reactions, and I know people are excited about reading Avo Book 2, and I'm excited to share them because some crazy stuff happens, man. Yeah, so that is that, and that's what I am going to be working on, I guess. Unfortunately for me, I would love to like sit down and maybe like work on some of my other stuff. I don't know. It all depends. Kind of like where I'm at with book 2 right now is I'm getting into the less 2.5 and more 2.0 stuff. Like I'm into the second half of the book, and there's like a lot of scenes that need like just completely rewritten and scenes that need added. So that's really hard and difficult, and will require focus and dedication and all that work type stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So what I'm thinking of doing is hanging out in voice chat on Discord, and doing some writing sessions. I haven't decided if I'm going to open like a public voice chat for a bit, because y'all scare me, but I will definitely 100% do voice chatting on Patreon. I've been doing it on Wednesdays, but I would like to extend it outward and just hang out there. If I did make it like a Discord public thing, I wouldn't keep it open when I'm not there. I don't like to do that because y'all get feral, and it's hard enough having moderators for like things that are written down. Yeah. If you don't know, I have a Discord. I think it's linked in my thing. I don't know. Probably. I'm going to assume it is, because people keep finding it. Yeah, it's fun. There's lots of people there, and they all have a bop. I remember when you guys first strong-armed me to do this, and it was crazy. That was when Pokecord still existed. That was fun. Ugh, I miss Pokecord or whatever. That was such a good little game. A fun little bop. I love that kind of stuff. I'm not going to explain it because I forget it. But yeah, I want to like not talk tons. I mostly want to vibe and have some accountability time. And I'm going to get book 2 draft 2.5 done. It's going to rock. It's going to rock so hard. And then I'm going to give it to the beta readers, and it's going to be amazing. In the meantime, I have no freaking clue what my future videos will be about. That's the problem. I guess I'll probably be able to talk about my nano progress, but it won't be all that exciting, honestly. It's just going to be like vaguely gesturing at what I'm doing without spoiling anything, and that's hard. I can talk about Avo characters, but I've done that a lot, and I've already talked about Lul, so like what else is there to talk about? I think once I actually deliver Avo book 1, so what happened was I got it printed, and now I have to send it out to the Kickstarter backers. So once I like officially do that and I officially get the audiobook done, I think then I'll be more comfortable starting to talk about some like characters from book 2 and maybe having some like chit chats about those, because that would be fun for me. But I want to like deliver book 1 completely before I start being like, okay, so you've all read book 1. Let's talk about book 2, and I'll talk about it in a way so if you haven't read it, it's not bad or anything. I don't know. We'll just have a bop together. We'll talk about Tiam. We'll talk about Durin. We'll talk about we'll talk about other book 2 characters that I totally can think about right now on the top of my head. Oh, we could talk about my son Visette. That would be fun. Yeah, we have so much to talk about in the future, but I need to deliver first, guys. I need to deliver my promises to people. That said, I'm not going to deliver the promise of hardcover books. Like that fell through. I'm just going to refund everyone on that because it's cheaper to do that. But, you know, fun. I don't know. Are you guys at all excited about NaNoWriMo? Here's my like call to action to try and like instigate some communication in the comment section below. But like, are you guys working on any NaNoWriMo? Have you never heard of NaNoWriMo before somehow? Yes, no, explain. Yeah, I want to hear all about it. That sounded so sincere. No, because like honestly, I would like to hear what you are up to. If you want to do any of that, you could even script. Like, it's okay to be a rebel when it comes to Nano. It's just a good time to like writing community, you know? Hit the subscribe button. We're actually in the green now. I was shocked to see it already. We're now positive. We got +7 subscribers instead of like -70. We got here pretty fast. I'm surprised to say, honestly. I'm very thankful for it. If you haven't subscribed, or even if you have and you just want to enjoy this again, by unsubscribing and then resubscribing, though if you do that, I think you lose like your subscriber seniority, because like I can see how long you've been subscribed when I look at your YouTube comments, and yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting feature. But I hit the subscribe button on a bunch of YouTubers recently. I'm actually one of those bad people who doesn't subscribe to people when asked, but there's like a little animation that plays. It's like it's very graphic designy. It's nothing fun. Okay, it is fun, but it's not like I don't want to overhype it. But like there's like a little animation that plays, and it's so cute that happens. Like I noticed it with the like button too. So if like you hit the like button, there's like the confetti that happens. I didn't realize that happens with the subscribe button. And now I am further realizing that I don't know if anything happens when you hit the bell. I don't think anything happens when you hit the bell, because I hit the bell quite often, I think. Or is hitting notify me the same as hitting the bell? I forget. I don't know the YouTube that well from that side of things. Part of the problem with me is like I watch YouTube on the television. It is my source of television, and yeah, so like I don't get to see all the fun things that happen on desktop and on phone, where the YouTube app gets updated a lot more frequently and consistently. TV is a hellscape. What's the funniest thing to do is to watch YouTube shorts on the TV. It's like watching TikTok on like a flat screen TV, like a giant. It's fun. It's weird. I think it's weird to do that, because like I'm much more meaningful in my shorts watching when it's on a giant screen, because it requires more of my focus somehow than if it was not on a giant screen. I don't know if any of this is making sense, and I don't know why I'm talking about it. Thank you all for stopping by. I love each and every one of you for showing up. But like, yeah, thank you. I'll see you on Friday, possibly. I say possibly because maybe I'll make Ursula do the video, but like she's got a lot on her plate, guys. Is the art cute here? I think it's cute. I love Juliet and Donnie. They're so cute. All right, goodbye. Well met. Oh my god, instead of hitting the stop button, I hit record just twice. Okay, now I'm leaving.